Welcome, guys. Crypto FUD. Happy Sunday. Let's jump right into this one. All right. So, just a quick update on Filecoin, only because Filecoin is technically just having a crazy run in these last few days. I know I've came up with a few Filecoin videos in the last few days, so don't think that I'm just biased towards Filecoin. I'm just really trying to cover the big movers right now. It looks like Filecoin currently sitting at around $9.24. This thing has blasted off. When I first made not the first video, when I first made the first video, this was like probably 2 weeks ago, if not longer. It was like $6. This thing has moved up all the way up to $9.24. It's just insane, insane. I know I said my last video that I was kicking myself because I didn't buy when I had the option. And the reason why I say I had the option because I literally was looking at Filecoin and I was looking at a few other projects. The project that I bought instead of Filecoin, just to be clear, was ICP, Internet Computer. I bought a big chunk of that. And I'm going to actually have another video following this video on ICP because ICP, what I'm noticing is it's kind of going correlated with Filecoin, not price wise, but it looks like whenever Filecoin's pumping, ICP, Internet Computer is kind of having a pump as well. Not as hard, but they look very similar, their charts. So with this fib chart that I have right here, and the reason why I'm zoomed out right now, I just wanted to currently show you because right now we're about to get to the top of this fib that I had drawn like 2 weeks ago, and this is at $9.77. We might technically hit that. Might not be just necessarily today. We might have a little cool off period like we've had. You see these little spots where they look like it's just a small little move down. There are little like a day or two where it'll kind of just like move down a little bit and do its thing, and then it's like it just gets that momentum again and it just shoots up another like 15-20%. So the top of this fib is actually a spot that I have circled right here, and this was another rally. This was back in the end last year, mid last year, around July. It looked like it had done something very similar where it was around $5.30 around there. It was like teeter totting between $5 and $6, and it just out of nowhere had a crazy blast off, and it shot up to $9.80 is where it shot off. So I have that spot to watch. Do I think that we're going to do the same thing that we're doing right here? It's hard to say, but I will tell you the different time periods that we're in. This was back in July of 2022. If you guys remember, this was just probably 8 months ago. It was when the markets were, really struggling. There was a lot of stuff going on. Bitcoin was, teeter totting around like under 20,000. I don't know exact price at this certain time, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around anywhere between 16 and 20 grand, somewhere around there. So the market was just doing, terrible. A lot of FUD out there. People didn't know what was going on. We didn't even know what was about to be hitting us with the FTX and Celsius and all that stuff going on. At Celsius might have already gone. This might have been the Luna era right here. So I don't really know the whole timestamp, but the point of what I'm getting to is this shot up and made some kind of a double top, if you want to call it, and then it kind of went down. Whenever you see these double tops, which is like an M, usually it means that we're going to be coming down. Now remember, if you see the opposite where it's a W, it's basically the opposite of a double top. It's a double bottom, and that usually means we're going to be going up. So here you saw that double top, and it kind of went back to where it was, this was just basically like a crazy gigapump. So gonna end my rant, but what I'm getting to is where we're at right now is completely different in the market. I feel like we're kind of in a lot bullish narrative area in the market right now. Will this thing maybe cool off? Very, very much so could, because this thing has been running for the last few days. It really has. And whenever you see these straight lineups like this, these crazy gigapumps, it usually will. To me, it just kind of scares me because it's just such a fast growth that a lot of times you'll see a lot of the sellers come in eventually, and this thing will cool off. But I will say Filecoin has a lot going for it. This coin wants to get back up to where it obviously should be, and I think it's going to get there whenever we get into this bull market, and that's going to be somewhere around this bottom channel that before we really crashed at around $17, and in between 17 and maybe $25 is where it's trying to get back to and probably sit around. So has a lot of growth possibly that I think might be coming. Now let's zoom in a little bit on these this fib. So the next real mark that I see, other than maybe where we're at right now, we're at $9.22, is the top of this channel, like I said, and it's going to be somewhere around. When we zoom in, it's about $9.80. I know we're gonna get past that, but I don't know if it's gonna be right now, today or anything like that. I think with a lot of this fast growth, we could maybe get close and then maybe get rejected and then possibly bounce back down to this 2-3 fib line somewhere around $8.10 and maybe form a new higher low and maybe get some support around this, and this could be the new low. I mean, that would be a big drop from where it's at, but you have to consider that it is, just shot up. That's a 12% drop if it does drop to that 236 line. So other than that, in between the 382 and the 236 is another spot that had some good support where it consolidated for a few days, which is around $7.45, $7.50. So if we do see some crazy like big cool off, I think it won't go anything farther than right where it's at. And that's given obviously the rest of the market is still thriving and still in this bullish narrative. So again, the next spot that I have that we're going to be looking forward to, and I think it's going to get there, is going to be $9.80. But if we do get rejected in between or maybe at that, we're going to probably maybe bounce back down to around, let's see here. So yeah, keep forgetting it's already past $9. That's crazy. So yeah, if we get rejected at that $9.80, we could maybe bounce back to where we kind of consolidated right here a little bit. Maybe that could be some spot of some support around $8.72. If not, your next two markers are going to be the 236 at around $8.10, and I guess we'll call it a big spot for consolidation. Could be support somewhere around $7.45. That might be a spot if you're not in the project looking to accumulate or get in. That could be a spot for you to look forward to. Other than that, guys, that's about it. Just a quick update on Filecoin. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel so you can get instant alerts whenever I am posting videos. I thank you guys so much.